What's up, guys? Anthony Minute here, Project My Life. I recruited my man James. Met James through social. We met a long time ago through a mutual friend.
Yep.
Right, out in Long Island. And then recently connected through social media. And now he's in the studio. We just got done a little workout. Episode 50 to 59 of my podcast. I'm trying to pull people in.
Yep.
I give you the whole backstory about the whole mantra stuff. So let's talk about you first. Give me a little bit of background on you, how you found us, and what you're looking to accomplish here.
Cool. Yeah. Awesome. So, born and raised in Long Island.
Come on, step in there.
Moved to Jersey about a little bit more than a year ago, and I've been working out for quite a bit of time. I played sports in high school, played a little bit of college football, just for a year, and I then fell into fitness because I love the discipline and hard work. And I first saw Anthony on MTV True Life. I Want the Perfect Body. And I was immediately just fascinated by the whole thing. And I actually competed a couple times in bodybuilding, and then 5 years ago in men's physique, and have been kind of, I guess I would say, pinballing from program to program, and kind of looking for some more focus in my life and wanting to push beyond where I've gone before. And so it was really cool when we got to meet here, because it sounds corny, but it was kind of surreal. Like, I feel like I know you really well through what you put in social and just some of the positive information, and seeing your journey and how you've done. I'm like, okay, this guy's climbed the mountain. I don't want to just read textbooks anymore. Let me find out from someone who's done it. And
awesome. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Man. That's awesome. Good stuff. Go ahead. Keep going.
Yeah. So we sat down. I guess it was like 3 or 4 weeks ago. And I knew that I wanted to do something, like I said, that I haven't done before, and I feel like
Sorry.
I feel like
there you go.
That's right.
There you go.
Feel like I haven't reached my potential in terms of physique. And when we sat down and you told me about the contest April 25th and that you were running it, I was so excited, and like honestly, immediately my behavior changed as soon as I left the studio. I started tracking my macros perfectly, weighing out food, and obviously we had some talk on what I can do better. And honestly, it's exciting to wake up 5:30 in the morning, and I'm not really a morning guy, but I have that feeling that I just want to get up. And
has that changed? So you were normally working out in the evening?
Yeah.
5:30 in the morning is new to you?
Yeah.
Since you started here?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I've done it off and on, but I have been training about 7 p.m. for the past couple of years or so.
You like it better in the morning?
Yeah. Get it
done, right?
Yeah, that's right.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So I always preach first thing in the morning, but that's cool that you actually changed that and you like it better.
Yeah.
It's just, I feel like the whole day is set up for you now, right?
I agree.
Good stuff. Cool, man. So tell me about the other programs you were on and what made them not be successful. And because we do something, I mean, I have my approach. I don't even know what kind of programs are out there these days.
Mm-hmm.
But give me a little background on why those particular programs that you tried didn't work.
Yeah, it's a good question. So I guess I would say, I think all those programs do work. It's just the application of it. Sometimes I think that you've got to be disciplined and focused to see it to the end. I did dabble in powerlifting quite a bit, which was fun, but I really was always more drawn to the physique aspect of it. So there's some differences in getting to hear your experience and seeing how you do it. I could tell that you weren't just all about weight on the bar, that there was how you lift it's important, and kind of the intensity level has been a big learning experience for me. So I think immediately I felt the difference when I started doing the AMP workouts. The short rest periods and the lactic acid building was something very new to me, and something very mentally challenging. And I've done, I think, my share of mentally challenging things, and I was like, wow, this is I have to acclimate, I have to, kind of, for lack of better words, tough it out, and it was cool.
Love it, man.
Yep.
Good stuff. Yeah, I think that the science is there.
Yep.
It's everywhere nowadays, but the art of it is kind of missing, and you need both.
That's right.
And I don't know if it's missing. I just see more science. Maybe that's because of people I follow, but I see more of that.
Yeah.
And the art of kind of figuring out, being intuitive. I've been talking about that a lot lately. And just top of the brain, real quick. You have a deload coming up already.
Yep.
And I factor in a deload week in the programming because my purpose of a deload week is to kind of give yourself yourself, mind and physical, mind and body, a chance to recover. And you want to do that before you get to the point where you need and want a recovery week, because if by the time you get to that point, you're probably already maybe a week into it where you really don't want it and you're starting to regret it, resent it, I should say, and you're trying to push the weights and maybe the weights aren't climbing and you get a little frustrated. But Anyway, the intuition part of it, I think, is something that you have to go through, and I'm willing to coach you with it. And that's the fun part for me.
Yep.
Giving you guys programs is cool.
Yep.
That's the tactical stuff.
Yep.
I'm not reinventing exercise here.
Yeah.
I never claim to be. I do basic stuff. I tweak it here and there, but it's a matter of you becoming better at knowing what you need and what you want. If the deload week is there in the program and it's scheduled to do, some people just take it, or they won't take it and just skip it.
That's right.
So go into the week where you're like, all right, I need it this week. Cheech, thank you, buddy. I need it this week, or I don't need it, but just know that the week is coming up. After like 5 to 6 weeks of hard, intense training, I feel you should give yourself a break of some sort. You know. But anyway, good stuff.
I was just gonna tell you too, like one of the things that's so unique about your programs compared to others is that there, like you said, there's a lot of science-based stuff, percentage-based RPE, and all that stuff, and there's not enough of the art there from people who've kind of climbed the mountain and have done it. And that to me I was very drawn to that. I was like, this is different. I think you see a lot of programs out there that are very much like this percentage and calculate every single exercise at some percentage, and that's just not the way the body works. Everything in science doesn't necessarily work the same way in the real world. So getting your perspective on that's super helpful for me.
I appreciate that. It's awesome. It's good to hear. The science is great, and when I've been talking about that lately too. It's like bodybuilding has now become a profession. Yeah. You can go to school and you can graduate in bodybuilding. I never knew about that. I knew about going to the gym and trying shit and experimenting. So the science is great, but a lot of stuff that they're learning, I feel like they're immediately applying and seeing results from. Yeah. There's results from it, sure, but then they try to apply that and offer that to every other individual, and it's there. It's science. That's what works. Yeah. But the art of it is kind of something that you go through. So I appreciate that, man. Good stuff. So believe in yourself, trust the process, and practice patience. You can follow me now on social. Coach Alex is in the other room fucking ripping through a workout, so we got to speak up a little bit. But tell me which one of those, you've been hearing me on social, and now obviously it's all in the studio. What do you relate most to and why?
For sure, for me, it's trust the process. And I'm in sales, and so...
Can you bring your energy up a little bit? Your voice?
Oh, yeah,
Just
sure.
so make sure we capture that, because I don't want to lose these good moments here.
You got it, yeah. So for me, it's definitely trust the process. I'm in sales, and so it's very easy to get focused on the end result, hitting your number. But if you only focus on the end result, you might shortcut the process that will prevent you from getting to your end result. So for me, trust the process means it's kind of like Bill Belichick and Nick Saban, the NFL coaches and the college coaches, that Nick Saban talks about focusing in on 9 seconds because that's the average time for a football play. If you just focus on doing that consistently over and over and over, you're going to win. Same thing with Bill Belichick. Do your job. I just need to focus on what I need to do, and the results will come. Right. So I relate to that because I can control what I do. I can't always control the results.
It's awesome, man. Yeah. I think that this is great. It's tying into another conversation we had earlier this morning about delaying gratification. Yeah. When you have faced with different food, or you're faced with whatever it is this weekend, or whatever it was for you, we had an outing. Yeah. If you can delay gratification and look at what the meal is, or whatever it is that you want to do, and strategize how you can get it, you're still going to be able to get it. Yeah. But by delaying it, you're working on the process of learning how to incorporate it in. So for instance, food. All right, so if you just eat it and then try to figure it out later, you're going to go over your numbers. Yeah. And chances are, you do that enough and you're not going to lose the weight that you want to lose. That's right. So it's affecting your long-term goal. Yeah. But if you just delayed it for a couple minutes and just took the time and focused on how you can make it work, you can still have the cheeseburger. You can still do these things that you want to do and incorporate, success into the whole process. Good stuff, man. All right, so James is competing April 25th, 2020 at the Jersey Cup Classic. We'll be in Atlantic City, New Jersey. It's going to be our best year ever. I'm super pumped about it. It's in the Old House of Blues, right on the boardwalk in the Showboat Hotel. It's going to be a great time. Check this guy out. We're going to be documenting, of course, his progress. All right. Men's physique and bodybuilding. Anything you want to share with somebody out there who may be kind of contemplating or in a situation? I don't know, man. I'm always trying to pull value from these podcasts. So anything you'd like to share positive?
Yeah, I think what's been cool about this experience with you, Anthony, is that there's certain people that you come across that inspire you, and you have something in your head where, okay, I want to do this, but you don't do it for whatever reason, and then you meet someone or you feel their energy, and then it just happens. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to over prepare. You just jump into it. You get the plan and you execute it. So I would say, just follow the principles that you've outlined. If you believe in yourself, I think that's where it starts, and then everything there comes after. And you should try to be the best version of yourself. I know we've talked about competitions kind of a little subjective, and
Sure.
you can't control the results again, right? You got to focus on you. So I would just say be the best version of yourself, and that's what you inspire me to do that, and I'm looking forward to do that on April 25th. So
I appreciate that,
yeah.
man. In life and in general, I appreciate that.
Definitely.
Awesome. That was a power one. Guys, believe in yourself, trust the process, and practice patience.